Alex, I guess you say a bad day at the office.
Unacceptable from start to finish, really, from us. I think that for a team that, I lay my hat on, that we outrun opponents. They outran us today. They outfought us. Really, really poor day. Just in terms of the basics, competing. The goals come from just losing first contacts on the ball, rash, just almost not panic at times, but just nowhere near good enough, and not for our levels, not for our standards, and we've got to really look at ourselves to make sure that doesn't happen again.
What do you do between now and Tuesday to put that right?
Well, we look back at today for sure, because that's not acceptable. That's not from us at all. That's not our type of performance. I think that in this run, I said it the other day, it causes anger. Of course it does. It causes frustration. It can. When you're winning, you just turn up and you deliver. But today, it was one of those performances where I looked and from start to finish was nowhere near it. So we have to look at it, and we have to stick together. We have to pull together and realise what we're good at. And we're good at the intensity. We're good at being aggressive. We're good at playing forward, running forward, putting in areas for players to work. And then when we pick up first contact, second balls, then we play from there. I think the spaces were too big and just allowed them to almost run through us at times, and it became more difficult, obviously, second half when we lost Luther. But the goals are really poor. We've conceded too many goals recently. We're a team based on hard work, clean sheets, and at the other end taking opportunities, and we didn't do that at all today.
How is Luther? Didn't look too clever.
No, he looks. We don't know. Obviously, he looks a bit of a serious one, but we'll have to wait and see. But it's always bad when you see someone coming off with shoulder. I think just the way he fell. Hopefully, it's nothing too serious. But we've got people ready to come in. Dan Sweeney didn't travel today because we wanted more attacking options, but he's been training really well. We've got Jasper Pattenden, so we'll regroup and make sure that type of performance isn't seen again from people, because we've had an honest conversation in there, and that isn't acceptable by any means.
So Harry Cornick today. Your thoughts?
Well, I thought it was difficult, wasn't it? Because obviously going out to 10 men, we saw little bits where he linked with Reedy really nicely. As the box, I think it's disappointing not to hit obviously the target, but in the circumstances he came on, we've got to manage Harry because he hasn't played a lot of minutes. He only met up with the team yesterday, so we've got to introduce him kind of slowly because we've got to get him up to speed. But nice to get him on the pitch. Nice to see little glimpses of him, that what he is he wriggles away from situations and he links well. So we've got to get him up to speed because Jamie Reid needs help up there, and we've got to get him up to speed so he's ready to play.
And Bez Labala came on, and that was probably we've seen the best of him.
Yeah, more like Bez. Listen, with Bez, I think that we're all frustrated for Bez because we know what he can do. He hasn't shown it. He's just as frustrated as anyone because he wanted to come here and make a big impact. He's a winner, and we have to get the best out of Bez, so that's down to us. But he thought he came on, looked bright, strong, which is great for us because, again, I'll reiterate, our team is based on physicality and aggression, and one thing that we can never do is get caught between. You can't just be caught between in a passing team when you're an aggressive team. You have to have no clarity in what you are, and I felt today we were caught between at times, when to play, when to go long. We need to nail that down, and that's kind of the honest conversation that we've had, and everybody agrees that is who we are, and we need to get back to that.
And thoughts quickly turn to Bolton on Tuesday night.
Yeah, of course. 3 home games on the spin now, so we have time now to get over today, but work on who we are. And Tuesday night at the Lamex, look forward to getting there and being better and making sure that, like I said, this doesn't happen again. And there's no better time to do it than on Tuesday night.